Now entering the elevator to the retail underground. Enjoy the descent to the subversive layer of knowledge.
All right, we are live. What's going on tonight, everybody? What's up tonight, Dan?
What is up?
It's gonna be a good night. We're unveiling the winner of the crypto challenge. I don't want to, give any spoilers, but I may or may no, I didn't win. I can tell you, I didn't win. I got wrecked. It happens. It happens to the best of us.
It does, and the thing was, I think it was Jonathan. Jonathan Holt was saying in our message group, he was just like, yeah, it was a tough 2 weeks for to do the league, but I think that's what makes it fun. You just don't know.
Well, I didn't want to say anything like when we were starting it, but March, historically, guys, March is a very tough month on crypto. The good news is April is typically very bullish. So, and if you follow anything that we talk about, crypto is very cyclical. Bitcoin is very cyclical. So typically April is a bullish month. Doesn't guarantee that that's going to happen, but we should probably see some fireworks when we run this contest again. I think we're pretty much planning on running it almost right away, right? I think starting next week, we're going to do it again. So anybody that's on tonight, but also anybody that watches this after, because we get a lot of people that watch this after the fact, we did kind of like a fantasy crypto league. People picked 5 cryptos, and it was all for fun. We didn't put like any money in or anything like that. It was all for fun. However, whoever won it, which Dan, I don't even know who won it. Dan's holding back on me. Dan has the golden envelope or whatever you want to call it there, where he's got the golden ticket. There you go. He knows exactly who won, and whoever did win will win a gift card, right?
Yeah, the golden envelope. What kind of Willy Wonka did you watch when you were?
I didn't watch Willy Wonka. I watched, I've watched it, but I was never like really into it. Tess loves it, but so many better movies than that.
Yeah, I would agree. All right, so you got some peeps on now. So real quick, Alex Harris wants predictions for Litecoin. I'm assuming that's Litecoin. Kyle's the
prediction. Oh, that's a good question. You know what? I am going to be making that will expedite my updated Litecoin video. I was going to actually do an updated video for Litecoin next week. I'll tell you what, Alex, watch out for that on Friday. I already have one that's filmed and ready for tomorrow. However, tomorrow I will film a brand new Litecoin video where we'll do an update for it. In the short term, right now, let me see what Litecoin is sitting at. I know it was sub $200. The other day. Hold on a second. Come on, there we go. Litecoin number 9. Yeah, literally $199.97. So it's at 12% this week. But if you look at it compared to where it's been, it's literally like half of its all-time high, or at least a little bit higher than half of its all-time high at this point, which most projects at this point have at least gone past their all-time high and are testing brand new all-time highs. So the fact that that one, as well as Stellar, I'm telling you, still watch out for Stellar. It's kind of just been a little disappointing. It's up 15% this week, so it's having a good week, but it's a little bit disappointing. But Stellar and Litecoin both just not anywhere near their previous all-time high. So when they finally do get going, I think they're going to pump hard. What I love about Litecoin is it's so easily accessible and so easy to be able to get. It's on virtually every exchange. You can get it anywhere pretty much. There's a lot of news coming out, which will play part of a role in our video tomorrow. There's a lot of PayPal news that's come out, and Litecoin is one of the cryptos that's on PayPal, which is really, really exciting. So yes, we will do I'll have that as my Friday video. We'll do an update for Litecoin, all the news that's been coming out lately, and then a new price prediction based on things that are coming out. In the short term, personally, and not professional advice, but I think that it at least gets back to its previous all-time high. I think probably sometime in April. It's due for it. It's absolutely due. And the one thing that you always want to know, the one thing that you always want to know in terms of Litecoin is Litecoin is just kind of that slow and steady. It's never going to wow you with how fast it moves or anything like that. But it's slow and steady. It's just a consistent gainer. And like I said, it's available just about everywhere. So it is something that that I do think once the mainstream adoption continues to keep on pushing forward, that's going to be right at the forefront of it. All right. I see Bart's wanting to know about Sia coin here, or Sia coin, however it's pronounced here. So I'm going to get that pulled up and ready so that we can go through that when the time comes. But let's see who else we got on here. There he is. What's up, Dad? Bart is in the house. Bart won our gift card for the 1,000 subscriber giveaway. And guys, we are doing a gift card giveaway once we hit 2,500 subs, which is honestly going to be sooner rather than later. I think we're going to blow through 1,600 probably tomorrow, it looks like. So we're moving right along that way. So definitely, if you haven't subscribed already and you're watching this either now or after the fact, because we do get a lot of people that watch it after, make sure to subscribe because you will enter for a chance to win a gift card once we hit 2,500 subs.
Yeah, and what's the gift card for the winner tonight? The winner of the first.
I don't know. What do we want to do it for? I mean, Amazon's easy because you can literally just go on and purchase it digitally and send it. But you can pretty much do that with any of them though. Like I know, like Tess at the school, like when they do like Christmas time and stuff like that, a lot of them just get gift cards for one another to like restaurants or wherever, and then they just send it through email. So we could really do it anywhere. I'll tell you what, whoever wins tonight, you're going to win a $25 gift card to your choosing. You tell us where you want it for, and we'll get it for you.
Yep, absolutely. Tam, what is up?
Let's see what else we got. Yes, so definitely watch out for that one, Alex. We will have that out on Friday for you. The one tomorrow is going to be a good one too. It does revolve around Ethereum. A lot of people want to know what's going on with Ethereum. Well, good news. Derek just missed the other show. Yeah. So disappointing, Derek.
I know. We gotta start dragging some of these peeps onto there. It's a good time. I went on about a 5-minute rant about Batman. I blacked out and woke up, and here we are. So,
let's see. Yeah. So, guys, if you like movies, if you like any of that type of stuff, definitely check out Movie Buffs. That is our other channel, completely different from this right here. We're men of very many tastes. We like, yep. We love some crypto talk. We do e-commerce if anybody wants e-commerce, but you guys all seem to want crypto, so that's what we're covering. We're gonna go with what you guys want. We're all about the people. So you guys want crypto, that's what we're gonna keep on giving you. And then yes, if you like movies, definitely check out Movie Buffs. Dan and I just did a live stream on there, and we're growing it. So it's a good time.
Do you have our names on there, Kyle? Are our names not showing?
They should be. Hold on. Oh, wait, I wonder. Hold on. It's only if the comments aren't up.
I can't have that name anymore. Alex Harris it's 3 a.m. right now in the UK, and that guy is an alpha for watching us at 3 a.m. Alex,
that is awesome there.
That's grinding right there. He wants to make more money in crypto. Alex, you got to join our next fantasy league when we do it, because that is a lot of fun. And surprisingly, scoring it wasn't too bad. That took me about a half hour. And we'll get to that in a minute, but we can keep going through the comments real quick, and then we'll save that for just a little bit longer.
Let's see here. Oh man, I missed where we're at in the chat. Hold on.
Real quick, I got to show off my cool new. This is one of my favorite comics I just got. Look how cool this cover is. Just want to say. I mean, come on.
It's all about the ambiance, right?
Yeah, I got that thing for a smoking deal. I got it for $4. It's worth like $8, so totally screwed that guy over.
So I had a conversation on another live stream earlier today, and I said, if we get this new house, I've already talked to the contractors about the basement, and I said I want to make Dan's studio that he has look like fucking Child's Play. So It's an if, but I will give a hint. Actually, I'll just tell you what it's going to be. If my wife and I are looking at a potentially a new house and we're going to be doing some remodels on it, if we do get it, the entire basement's going to be my office and my studio, and the section of it where I'm going to be filming and doing all that, I'm going to turn it into the throne room from Return of the Jedi.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna, when I redo my wall, because I'm going to, because this is one I made up during lockdown, and with plywood, it came out pretty good, but I can do better. I think I'm gonna make mine. If you're gonna go Star Wars theme, I think I'm gonna do Batman for mine. I think I'm gonna make the Batcave. So,
Oh yeah.
but all right. Anyway, moving on.
All right. Bart says, do not forget Saya coins. So let me get that pulled up. Hold on a second there, Bart. All right, let me take off our fancy schmancy. There we go. And share. Come on. Boom. All right. Saya coin, for anybody that's not familiar with it, number 75 market cap. It's got a pretty healthy market cap. It's over $1 billion. And anybody that's been watching our videos lately, we've been going after those low cap gems. And actually, I've got another really neat one planned. We're going to do some like mid cap ones. You know, they're not like super, super low cap, but they're not, you know, it's going to be stuff that's in between probably like 100 million and $1 billion type of thing. Excuse me. So definitely watch out for that probably next week. But so compared to where Siacoin's been, Bart, I mean, one thing I do love about it is, I mean, look at the room it has to run. I mean, previously it got to basically, let's call it 10 cents. So it got to basically 10 cents. And right now you're sitting at less than 3 cents. So in terms of just right now, I mean, you could 3x your investment just to get back to its previous all-time high. Okay. Which I love coins like that have been around for a while, and they're good projects. I mean, this clearly still being in the top 100, even though it's a, 5-year-old project at this point, still has some legs, at least in my opinion. And the fact that it hasn't even come close, it's kind of like Litecoin, like what Alex was asking about earlier. It's nowhere near where it's been before. Now, diving into it a little bit, it's got the use case. It absolutely does. So basically, you can see right here, decentralized storage for the post-cloud world. So it's a leading decentralized cloud storage platform. Okay. I'll tell you, one that is absolutely pumping right now, and I was planning on talking about it anyway, and I'm kicking myself for not putting it in my portfolio for the crypto challenge, because I literally made a video about it like right before we did the crypto challenge, and I said this thing was going to be massive, is Filecoin. I mean, this thing has absolutely skyrocketed. Look at that over the last week. 112%, and it plays in the same playground as Siacoin. Okay, Filecoin is basically the same idea, decentralized cloud storage. Okay, think Google Drive without all the centralization to it and everything. Same idea with something like this. So I do think data storage is huge. I forget what the exact number for it is in terms of overall billions of dollars in that industry. I think during the Filecoin one, I had found that it was like $75 billion industry or some crazy number like that. So, absolutely huge opportunity in that space. And I think for me personally, it's definitely on my radar of things that I would be looking at. Again, not professional advice, but it's got the use case. It checks off all the boxes for me, and the fact that it hasn't had that big pump yet. It's up right now. It's up 10% today or whatever it was, but it hasn't had that huge pump to get even back to its previous all-time high. And then once it hits there, we've seen what happens to all these other projects. Once they hit their previous all-time high, they just blow right through it, and they keep on going. So no, I like it personally. All right, let's see here. Michael wants to know about Avito. So that's actually in the video that we just dropped earlier today, Michael. So I'm a fan of it. It's one of my low cap gems that we covered in there. And I forget who mentioned it in the last live stream, but they had brought it up, wanted us to take a look at it. So we do a little bit of a deeper dive on it. And I talk about a little bit why I really like it and everything. So definitely check that out. But yes, I'm a fan of it personally. I think there's a lot of potential there. It's one of those, the market cap on it's so low that it could go one way or another. I mean, there's no way of knowing, is this thing going to absolutely skyrocket, or is it going to be worthless? I think the use cases there, a lot of that with those low cap projects like that, a lot of it just depends on the team and the commitment behind realizing the vision that they set out for, especially because when it's that low cap, there's just not a ton of money that's flowing into it. They don't have maybe as much working capital as some of the other big players in that space, but if they can execute on what they're doing, they're kind of the upstart. They're the one that you never sleep on the little guy, and I think it has that kind of potential.
Yeah, for sure.
I've seen Grayscale have added loads to their collection over the last few months. Yes, they have. Some of my favorites too. So we've made a couple update videos on that stuff, and we're gonna keep on making some because there's other ones that are on their radar right now of trust that they are trying to get opened up and everything. No, guys, the herd is coming. And basically that means that the mainstream, all the people getting into crypto, it's only going to keep getting larger and larger. All the news that's coming out, again, I'm going to cover a lot of that in tomorrow's video. Things to watch out for, but also a lot of really, really big news. Hey, there you go. Hey, you know what? That could end up being worth a lot more by the end of this run.
That's true. That'd be a fun one to do for the next time or something. Do that
that would. We could do that.
$25 into their choice of crypto. You can pick anyone you want. They end up becoming a millionaire off the $25.
Depending on which one you pick.
Yeah, they put in some obscure one that just shoots up 10,000 points.
Derek did miss a good one. Are the bricks staying? Or are you going for? Oh no, we're going. I mean, I do enjoy my bricks, and I did work very, very hard installing all of them. But no, I'm just kidding. It's a fancy schmancy, whatever you want to call it. I don't know, but no, I want something even cooler. You know what? I did see, and I'm not nearly techy enough to figure out how to do it. However, I have seen you can get like the green screen stuff, and you can put like the Millennium Falcon and stuff like that on there. So I would totally do that.
That would be cool.
What do you think about Hollow? My friend added 100 pounds a few weeks ago, and now he's at 800 to 900. Wow. It's another one that was actually, Alex is calling out he knows all my videos before I even do. No, that was actually one that that I was planning on talking about because that has been pumping a lot lately. So that actually was one that I was planning on making a video about anyway. But Dan, go ahead and go down the rest of the chat, and I'll get it pulled up on here, and we'll go over Hollow together.
All right, so let me see here. Let me pull it back up. So Derek said you skipped over his Patch Adam reference. Talking about the missed layup. Noah Lehman says, anyone else in Axion or Tycoon? And I'll let you do this one first for that, and then we'll go back to that one. Bart says FN is one to keep an eye on too. Jordan said he just got here. What'd you miss? Jordan, we're just kind of going through some different coins and everything. We talked about Litecoin to get into specifics. I think that's pretty much the only one I think you missed before you got here. And Derek says, no tie required announcement. Dirk Stevens interview releases tomorrow morning. Check that out, guys, on Scarlet Arrow's YouTube channel. Michael says, I wonder if this Ethereum pump is good for all altcoins. Yeah, I'd say that's probably a safe bet for sure. And the people because no one really only a few people had really big jumps during our first 2 weeks for Crypto Fantasy League. And Ethereum was really the only, it was the only one that was probably over, other than Filecoin. It was the only other one I think that jumped even like 10% or something. Like everything else was pretty stagnant overall. Either went up a little bit or down a little bit, but Ethereum was a good safe one. Alex says if he wins $25 is going to his Litecoin collection.
That's right. Michael wants to know if this ETH pump is going to be good for altcoins. I believe so. Yes. Typically the money flows into Bitcoin first a lot of times because it's the Mac Daddy. It's the one that everybody knows about. And then as that money starts to flow into other projects, usually Ethereum's going to be one of the first ones that it will. Now, Ethereum has been lagging a little bit lately, and that's going to be in the video that comes out tomorrow talking about that a little bit. It's all good, guys. I mean, it's lagging behind, I think, where everybody was hoping it was going to be at this point, but it's coming. And I think today is kind of the first sign of things starting to go in the right direction with a lot of really, really bullish news that's been coming out about, all sorts of stuff in the crypto space, but Ethereum is a major, major part of that. So, which is why I love Ethereum so much. So, it's definitely, I think it's a good sign for alts. And if you missed it at the beginning, Michael, what I was saying too is March typically tends to be a fairly bearish month for crypto. Not always. I mean, it's not like a guarantee that it's going to be a bearish month, but historically March is one of the worst months, whereas April typically is fairly bullish. So, here's hoping that April we see massive gains and everybody makes a ton of money. So let's pull up Hollow because Bart's got right on there. Hollow is sweet. It is a really good project. So, and it's been on an absolute freaking tear lately. So let me pull it up real quick here. Boom, 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 boom. Oh. And let me take that off. There we go. All right. So it's actually down 12% today. However, take a look at that. Look at that chart. That is beautiful. So it's been on an absolute tear over the last. What's that?
I said, my gosh, that's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, really the last couple months, but especially the last couple weeks. I mean, it's been on an absolute tear, and it is really a great project. So you can see right there, probably the most important part of the website. I kind of went halfway down the page so everybody could easily see what it is. So it's going to help people identify or control their identity, own their data, connect applications, transactions, build lighter, faster, cheaper applications. So there's a lot of stuff going on with this project right here. But to me, I mean, it's all exciting, but these top two right here, very, very important because as we know, identity theft is a huge problem right now, especially, I mean, it only gets worse with people being on the internet all the time. Okay. Because in all honesty, the internet's kind of the wild, wild west. I mean, it really is. It's one of those things. People can easily get control of your data and do what they want with it, and they can get control of your identity. So owning your data is very important. And that's, if you watch the news at all, I mean, that's all the stuff that Facebook's going through right now, having issues with privacy issues and stuff like that. People claiming that Facebook has too much data. Okay. Another project that I really like kind of in the space, at least from the data standpoint, is BAT, Basic Attention Token. So definitely take a look at that one as well. It's not the same type of project, but they deal a lot with, owning your own data and not basically not giving that all away to social media platforms, advertisers, that type of stuff where they can easily collect so much information on you. It's honestly it's kind of scary.
Right. Yeah.
All right, I think we've got a couple more here, and then we're going to get into whatever everybody wants to know. Who won it? So let's see. Jordan says ETH will be the next Bitcoin within a year or so, I think. I hope so. You know what? Even if it gets close, I'll be happy. I think I don't want to give away my price prediction because that's in the video tomorrow. But I love ETH, so it's definitely heading in the right direction. Let's see. You guys need to make some downloadable digital content on crypto, like a one-page slick sheet for each crypto you discuss. Charge $1. So Tam, why did I announce this at the beginning? Well, it's even better. There's more people on now, so we'll announce it now. So I am almost finished. I got a lot of filming done over the last couple days. We are going to have a crypto for beginners course that is available. It's going to be super cheap. We're talking like less than $50 cheap. Like it's probably going to be, what'd we say, like $27?
Yeah, I think 27.
I think is what we figured, something like that. At least that's going to be the opening price for it. There's a lot of new people in the space. A lot of people have questions. It's going to walk through and help answer a lot of those questions initially if there's demand for it. we'll come out with the next version of it. So we'll kind of have a light version for this, just, for people that are just getting started, they can get their feet wet. I go through a lot of my own experiences in there. I talk about, profit taking strategies, stuff like that, how to buy your first Bitcoin, how to sign up for exchanges, all sorts of stuff like that. And then, kind of give my own experiences on things that I wish I knew when I first started. So that actually, I'm hoping will be done maybe tomorrow. If not then for sure on Friday, I believe. So definitely watch out for that. We are going to have that, but I do like the idea of that too. Have like a 1-page sheet basically for each crypto we talk about. That's a cool idea.
That's a good idea.
So, maybe we'll look into that, but definitely, if for anybody that is brand new to the space, we've all been there. I can tell you, we've all been there, and having something that at least kind of puts you in the right direction, really, really helps get you started in the space, because it is confusing. I get it. I mean, that's one of the toughest things. One of the biggest scalability issues that crypto has always faced is it's confusing. Okay, it's confusing for a lot of people, but I don't think it's necessarily that it's hard or that that it should be that confusing. It's just we're all creatures of habit. We're used to doing things a certain way. We've kind of been trained from a very early age. This is how you pay for things. This is what money is. This is, all these different things, stocks and bonds and all that. And then you're learning an entire new asset class and an entire way of currency, basically. So it can be difficult.
Well, yeah, think about how much technology has changed even in the last 10 years. I mean,
oh yeah.
Yeah. Talking about creatures of habit, things have changed a lot, and crypto's this new, it's so confusing for people to get into, but yeah, there's a huge learning curve, but once you get past it, it definitely becomes a lot easier for sure.
Let's see. What site are you using to find out what all of these are? Very interested. So CoinMarketCap, definitely check that out, Jordan. And then the other one is CoinGecko. Both of them, easy enough to navigate and everything. And that's stuff that we're going to have in that beginner's course too, kind of showing you how to navigate that, how to access information on each one of those and do some research because that's the biggest thing with crypto. I mean, I don't get into the technical analysis part of it. That's just it's not how I've ever done it. I understand how it works. It's just, to me, I would much rather look at a project myself, get an idea, what are they about? Is there a real world use case? That's the most important thing. Is there a real world use case for this? Because if there's not, okay, yeah, you might get a little pump here or there. It might be a really speculative project. But long term, if you're trying to invest long term, you're not going to get any benefit out of it because it doesn't have any use case. And what's the team like? And do they have, good partnerships, anything like that? And that's the first place to go to is one of those two sites to get the entire market pulled up in front of you. You can get a finger on the pulse of what's going on in the market, and then you can make informed decisions from there. And it'll show you where you can buy them, all that type of stuff. Michael says, I feel like Bitcoin has to fail for Ethereum to pass Bitcoin. With Elon Musk, Visa, PayPal, etc., it might be hard for Bitcoin to just fail. I would agree. No, I think the safest bet in crypto is Bitcoin. In my opinion, safest bet in crypto is Bitcoin. I mean, Bitcoin is pretty much a household name at this point. I mean, there's not anybody that doesn't know the word Bitcoin. They might not know what it does. My wife doesn't really understand Bitcoin, but she knows what it is because I don't shut up about it usually. But she, it's not something that she invests in herself or anything like that, but she knows the word. But the thing is, Ethereum's going to follow closely behind Bitcoin. I don't know that it'll ever pass it. That's kind of a tall task for it to do that. But I do believe that it will follow along a similar trajectory. And I do believe Elon Musk and Tesla having Bitcoin, I think it's only a matter of time before they add something like Ethereum as well.
Right.
There needs to be an add token, and the price jumps all over the place all the time.
ADD.
Oh, ADD token. Etsy bell went off. Can someone fulfill that order for me?
Getting them Etsy sales at 10:30.
Right.
You gotta love it.
Make that money. Doesn't matter how it comes in. All right. I'm turning it over to you, Dan. Who won the? Explain to everybody what this is for anybody that wasn't subscribed previously when we started this, and guys, we will be running this again. It's all for fun, and it is a lot of fun. So explain to them what it is, what we're doing, and then tell us who the top 3 were. And I know, I probably won every spot, but
no, you didn't. Unfortunately, you had some stinkers for those 2 weeks. Unfortunately,
I know.
Ironically, 3 of your 5 actually went up a little bit today too, which right after I mentioned that, or after I taken them off. So, we're doing a crypto fantasy league. We're going to be doing it again. Are we doing the next one Monday? Is that the plan?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Next one's going to be Monday night at 10. We'll be doing a crypto fantasy. It's going to be 2 weeks long, and that's what we just did, guys. For those who didn't do it, it was 2 weeks long. You got to pick 5 different cryptos. It could be any different one. And each one, we put a theoretical $200 toward. So you have $1,000 total, and each one gets a $200 investment. And at the end, whoever basically made the most money in a 2-week span, we happened to do it at the time when the market was kind of pooey for the most part. However, there was a couple clear. There's a clear winner, actually a clear first and second place. It was very close between those 2. So real quick, I will go through and show you my mathematics. And give me a minute here. I got it. Hang on. Come on. There we go. Okay.
Oh, hold on. Let me take that down. Let me take the comment off the screen here too. Come on. There we go.
Okay. So can you see that?
Yep.
All right. So Bart, you ended up becoming our first ever crypto league, fantasy league champion. Bart cleared because of Filecoin. Filecoin was the alpha dog in this entire thing. It had, like Kyle said, it went from $87 or $82 its opening day when we started it to $167, which basically means the $200 he invested turned into $407. The $1,000 Bart started with basically finished at $1,237 in 2 weeks. Not too bad. All things considered, with the kind of the pooey market this past 2 weeks, that's not bad at all. Second place is John Feldman. I don't think John's on tonight. So John that was actually a really close one between them. So this was John's total. So there was only about a $50.
As you say, there wasn't a big difference.
Not even a $50 difference. What killed Bart, and then he had Filecoin as well. Those are the only 2 that are had Filecoin. And
what killed John was Sushi Swap.
I was gonna say a couple other people had Filecoin, but Sushi Swap killed John. But the rest of them were steady. Other people who picked Filecoin had a couple dumpers that just didn't do anything for them. So third place was Derek. I don't have the metrics on here. And Dad. So Dirk were pretty. I mean, it was like a $3 difference. I think Derek technically sealed the deal with third place, and then I think Dad got fourth. So nice job, guys. And then we'll do another one Monday. That was actually a lot of fun. I'll try to keep up to date on it more. So Derek, if you want to, maybe you and I can collab sometime soon, and we can come up with a way. Because I would love to be able to have people trade or do whatever. I just don't know how we could do it without, making it easy for us. So maybe we'll come up with something on that. So first place was Bart. Bart, you're going to get $25 something. We'll
$25 gift card. Bart, just email us and let us know where you would like that to. Doesn't matter where you want it. We'll go out and make it happen for you. So
yep, second place was John. Third place Derek. So nice job, guys. There was a couple. I think I barely cleared over. I chose some crazy ones. I don't think anyone really lost a lot of money or anything. So not bad at all. And like I said, all things considered, not really a great 2 weeks for crypto. So really that was nice. But yeah, we'll do it Monday. And I'm not sure, are we going to change the rules at all? Kyle and I are still trying to figure it out, but that worked out pretty well.
I was gonna say that work. For this one, let's do the same, and then we'll work with Derek on trying to come up with a system where we could kind of do like trades and stuff like that for it. And again, guys, it's not anybody that didn't participate in it for this one. It's not real money. We're just doing fake, basically fictitious money and everything. We're just picking 5 cryptos and pretending that you have $1,000 to invest into it. So we're going to continue to do that because I think it's a lot of fun. People enjoy doing it, and it gets everybody more knowledge about the crypto space. And here's the thing: the more knowledge that everybody has, the better it is for all of us, because the more knowledgeable people that are in crypto, the less times you get these big pump and dumps and stuff like that. There's a lot of manipulation that goes on in crypto. Okay. You get these whales that know that there's going to be a lot of people that are brand new to the market. They don't understand, that this, it is fairly volatile, and one of the things I actually talk about in the course, one of the sayings I have in there is, if you can't handle a 20% drop, you don't deserve the 200% gains. You have to go into it with a mindset that it's gonna be volatile. I understand that, and you have to be willing to take profit when it's on the table. Don't marry yourself to a coin, and do your research. And that's why I love this challenge right here. Is it requires everybody to do a little bit of research and learn about specific projects. Read news articles about those projects, look at their websites, look at their white paper, get an idea. What do I like about this project, and why do I think it's going to be big? Excuse me. So I think let's do that. Everybody pick 5, and they can't, here's the thing: they can't be the same project.
Yeah, and here's
you want to do that?
Yeah, here's the thing though. Keep in mind, guys. John actually would have been one of our biggest losers because of Sushi Swap if it wasn't for Filecoin. Bart, if he didn't get Filecoin, would have been probably right in the middle of the pack. A little gain, but nothing great.
All it takes sometimes is just one, and that's why I like those. That's why I like those low cap altcoins, and that's why I think they've been doing so well. Because the one we put out today has been tracking very, very well in terms of views and stuff like that. Because those are the type of projects that you can literally put hardly any money into, and there's a chance that it could just absolutely skyrocket. When I was filming the other day for the crypto course, I was showing people about not FOMOing into projects and stuff like that, and giving some examples. There was a project on CoinMarketCap that in 24 hours it pumped 14,000%. 14,000% in one day, only in crypto. I mean, that you're not going to get that in the stock market. Tesla had the biggest year ever probably for stocks, and they didn't pump 14,000% in a year. I don't think so. At least I don't know. But I mean, crypto, it runs fast. And so that's the type of thing though that you can get with a low cap project like that. And that's what we talk about in those videos. Is look. These aren't all going to be home runs. None of them might work, but you know what? All it takes is 1 out of every, 7 or 8 to be a big winner for you, and you're going to make a lot of money on it.
Absolutely.
Let's see. Anything else you can think of, Dan, before we wrap it up?
I don't think so. Like I said, I'm excited. I hope we get some more peeps. I think we had 9 or 10 contestants last time in the fantasy league, so not bad.
Yes.
But I'm hoping to double it this time.
Yes.
Maybe we'll
make sure you have to be on the live stream Monday in order to participate in the challenge. So whether you're watching this live or if you're watching it after the fact, Monday night, same time, 10 p.m. Eastern, we're going to be going live, and that will be primarily what we're doing on that live stream. Is everybody submitting what their 5 picks are, and it doesn't matter if you overlap picks with somebody else. So just because like one person uses, let's just say, Bitcoin, doesn't mean that you can't use it as well. But what you can't do is if you participated in the first one here, you can't reuse the same coins. The whole idea behind this is for fun, but it's also for educational purposes, so we learn about as many projects as possible, so everybody wins.
Yeah, and Tam, she wants to know if there's a list of cryptos. If you saw the 5 I picked, they were I literally was on the 62nd page of CoinMarketCap. I was picking like the 6,000. I picked the random one. The one I picked though, the day before, shot up 11,000%, and then it stayed steady until I think 3 days ago it went up like another 1,000% and then dropped back down to where it was. So it is what it is. But yeah, exactly. That's what she says she's going to join next time with some skier coins. Yeah, it makes it fun, honestly. And but yeah, definitely do some research on the ones you pick. I'm going to do a little heavier research next time on and see. But actually, all things considered, I didn't do too bad with it. I mean, I didn't make like a ton of money, but I think I only ended up like skimming a $10 profit or something. But hey, I didn't lose money, so all things considered. But
awesome. Well, guys, I think that's all we've got for tonight. So have your picks ready for Monday, and make sure that you're on Monday's live stream.
All right, guys. Chris wants remember Chris wants Tessa's lasagna recipe. So.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, I'll get that. Yes, I will get that. You definitely don't want me giving you the recipe because
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's not going to turn out well.
Yeah. So guys, congrats to Bart and John 2nd place, Derek 3rd, and Dirk 4th place. So not too bad, guys. We were all grouped together pretty good. Dan Filecoin pulled Bart in the top. So
yep.
All right, guys. We'll see you Monday. We'll do a new league setup and we'll get going.
That's right. Alex, go get some sleep.
That's right.
Have a great night, guys.
All right. See you guys.